So kind of just to keep this rolling, I'm gonna keep answering these questions because I want to make like 30-second clips, 90-second clips out of these. So what happens when the content is made for the algorithm instead of the customer? It's silly. Why do we go to our favorite coffee shops? Why do we pick the universities or the colleges that we went to? It's not because of the search results on Google, right? That they told you that you need to go to this coffee shop or whatever. Maybe it's that. But more than likely, I think that a lot of the things that we love and a lot of things that we cherish, like the college or university we went to, the cup of coffee that we sipped on at the coffee shop, maybe where you sat in that coffee shop. It's more likely that you remember those places because of the way that they made you feel. The story that you built around that place, why it matters to you, right? Because in the end, all these businesses, that's where the most important part is the customer at the end of the day. In 5 years, and hell, maybe like 3 months, we're going to look back on this silly time period where we relied on ChatGPT to give us our content ideas or, be our marketing god in a way and feel nothing. That's the problem with all this like ChatGPT stuff and whatever generative AI stuff is like it has this feeling of numbness. Like at least with me and a lot of people that I know, I don't feel anything when I read something from ChatGPT or like someone's using AI in this way okay, but that doesn't make me feel like a human being. That doesn't make me say I want to drop whatever I'm doing to go do business with this person because they're using AI a different way. I thought it was interesting a couple of weeks ago or months ago I saw this video or on whatever platform that the biggest brands are seeing this, and that's the thing, they remain quiet about all this stuff. Like Apple, they came out with this like little puppet commercial announcing their new, quote-unquote, new iPhone. And they're showing behind-the-scenes content of how it was made by real human beings, right? People like that. People like to know that people are putting time into this and they actually care. Apple did they're kind of diving right into this idea of authenticity, of we did this with our own hands, of they did this logo out of glass and they made sure the lighting was correct to make it look, great. They could have put it in Blender or some 3D modeling software, but they didn't. And I think that is the difference between a good business and an okay business, is that they didn't have to do that, but they did, right? There's tools to make our lives so much easier, but what builds character and builds the identity of businesses is what they do to get to the end result. Or after the fact. What do businesses do after? Or people. When's the last time you got a handwritten letter from somebody? Probably a long time ago. But if you ever get those little tiny things, they mean a lot more. The first time I went to Vern's, my favorite restaurant in Rochester, every time, the whole experience is something that you don't really get anywhere else. You walk in, it's such a great feeling. It's kind of like this warm environment. The incandescent bulbs, warm, and all the cool mid-century furniture around, the wallpaper on the wall. You sit down and the bartender or the waiter pours you a glass of drink. You have a fabric napkin, and it's just the little things. And then at the very end, when they give you your receipt, they give you a thank you card. They don't need to do that. That's an expense off their budget, right? But guess what? They made me say that Vern's is my favorite restaurant in Rochester. And that's what people should be doing with their content, right? People should be caring about what they put on the internet, right? Because the internet's forever. People like saying that all the time. Image matters a lot more than people think. We're so concerned with likes and vanity now that we've kind of lost the plot. Don't we want to work with and sell to people that we want to have a relationship with? I mean, that's what I want. When I look at these billionaires and people who have like endless amounts of money, it's hard for me to think that, yeah, these people care about who they're selling to. They don't. And, you know, there's mass movements around the country saying, like, you know, billionaires are bad. There shouldn't be any billionaires and stuff. And however you feel about that, there's, like, a reason. It's just because these people, like, people want more money. And that's it. They don't care about how they get to that point. They just want more and more and more. They're going to tell the customer whatever they want to get the end result that they want. And I'm not really interested in that.